10 years, we have to draw new election maps in Pennsylvania. That has not always served communities well. I know Berks County was sliced and diced in the congressional map of 2011. Draw the Lines is an effort to engage citizens from around the Commonwealth in understanding this project and this process and getting engaged in it. And we started in fall of 2016, October of 2016, and the way the project works is we give citizens the ability to draw their own maps, draw their own congressional maps, and draw their own state legislative maps. And so far we've had about 6,000 citizens from around the Commonwealth take us up on that. And when they do that, they know what the deal is, and they take some ownership for the process. And now we're encouraging them to step forward and use their expertise to share with their lawmakers so that we end up with better maps and more fair maps this next time around. We're on a tour.
Tell me
this
about the
is
tour.
I think stop 23 on the tour. Okay. We've been to the Lehigh Valley, Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, Lancaster, York, Harrisburg, and we're centering the tour around local landmarks, places that are meaningful to people, as a reminder of how important community and preserving communities is to the process of drawing maps. So we're headed out to the Daniel Boone home site today, and I think we might, there's talk of the anchor from the USS Maine that I spied that's in your city park here, so we're going to go check that out. And just again, it's a reminder about the icons that bind us together in Pennsylvania, and that we need to take that same perspective when we draw maps to make sure that we're not splitting up communities and depriving people of their ability to be represented. They are in the process of choosing the 5th member. We're delighted to hear that they got about 5 times as many applicants as they did last time. And we're encouraging them to choose someone from those who applied. More important, though, we are encouraging the legislators to be fully and completely transparent in the way they conduct this process. It's time to, pull aside the curtains, turn on the cameras, let the light come in, and make sure that all of the decisions that we make in drawing these maps are available and accessible to people. Because we all need to be reminded, these are our districts. They don't belong to the individual members of the House and Senate who are temporarily elected to them. They belong to the people, and it's both our right and responsibility to step forward and weigh in on how those districts should be drawn. I know my father's example. He loved to campaign, first of all, and there's nothing like going out and listening to your constituents and hearing both their challenges and the opportunities, and talk about their families and their communities, and so yeah, that's baked into my DNA, and that should be baked into the DNA of the way we draw these maps. So there's the fridge. If you pull that up, there's a sink over there and a stove there, and then you can fold this back seat down. That creates one bed, and then you push the pop top up.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
And that gives you another bed. So it sleeps 4. It's a little cozy with 4 adults. Better with 2 adults and 2 kids, but yeah.
No kids.
I've been not this one, but the one I've had 3 of these. One of them I drove out to Yellowstone a couple years ago. The only trouble is it's not a modern car, so it's comfortable at about 63 miles an hour. But you get out
It's
west.
like shaking?
You get out west when everybody's going 85.
Yeah.
It starts to complain.